Welcome back, dear students. Today's session is very important session in which we are going to discuss case-based questions of real numbers and assertion-based questions. You all are aware about the paper pattern, the changed paper pattern of CBSE. So they have introduced case-based questions from last year, and this year you are going to get MCQs. In that also you may get case-based questions. So what are case-based questions? Actually, you learn the concept, okay? You learn the concepts of finding LCM, SCF in real numbers, right? Now, way to use this concept, how to apply, okay? The application of LCM and SCF, okay, will be asked as a case-based question. That's all. Case-based is nothing new. You will be knowing the answer for that, okay, but you must understand the situation and do the suitable thing there, okay. So let's see one of the important case based question. So the question is, to enhance the reading skills of grade 10th students, the school nominates you and your two of your friends to set up a class library. We have to set up a class library. As you can see, students are sitting in a library and there are books in the shelves. There are two sections, A and B, of grade 10. There are 32 students in section A and 36 in section B. Got it? So the questions can be asked from this situation. What is the minimum number of books you will require for the class library? How many books you'll require for the class library, so that they can be distributed equally among students of section A or section B. So this is a question from real numbers. We have to find how many books should be kept in the library so that both the section students get equal number of books. So for that we will find LCM, okay, we will find LCM of 32 and 36. So you know this method of finding LCM. You can find it, then multiply all the prime factors, so we get 288. Okay, now one question arises, why we won't find SCF? So that's a common sense. If you find SCF of 32 and 36, okay, you get 4 is the SCF of 32 and 36, right? So few students ask how we should understand that we should do LCM or SCF. That's very simple. We cannot keep 4 books. The SCF of 32 and 36 is 4, right? So we cannot keep only 4 books for 32 and 36. That is around 68 students can't study only 4 books. So according to the situation, the method changes. In few questions we get the answer by doing LCM. In few questions we get the answer by doing SCF. So this is an example of case based question. That's all. It's nothing new out of the world, okay. It's from the concepts which you already learned. Next, here you have learned the concept of relation between LCM, SCF and the numbers, okay. So this is the sub bit, okay. LCM into SCF is equal to A into B. So this is also asked from the same question. Sub bits will be asked. Next, 36 can be expressed as a product of its prime as. So how can we write 36? Very simple. You find prime factors of 36, okay. You get 2 twice and 3 twice, okay. 2 18 times, 2 9 times, 3 3 times, 3 1 time, okay. You all are perfect in this. So just write this as product of prime. So what is the correct answer here? 2 square into 3 square. This is the correct answer. So A is the correct option. So this way you have to proceed. Next question. This is a new type of question which we did not see in the textual questions. You learn how to find the LCM and SCF of numbers, but here we don't have numbers, here we have some variables. So how to find the LCM and SCF? We'll learn both the things. So P is equal to AB square is given to us, and Q, there is one number Q which is A square B. Okay, so what is the method of finding LCM? We learned this method by prime factorization method. We take all factors with the highest powers, isn't it? Very simple. In simple way, if I say you take A and B, both the alphabets, with the highest power. So when you take A, which is the highest power of A here? A square, right? A square is the highest power. And when you take B, which is the highest power of B? B square. So A square, B square, that's the answer, that's the LCM of P and Q. So B is the correct option. Now here he is not asking to find SCF, but still we'll learn how to find SCF. For highest common factor, you can write it in this way again, A into B, okay, like you do for numbers. Same thing you have to do for this also, A into B. Okay, split them. Now what's common in this both? What's common? You just circle it. A is common once and B is common once. So what will be the SCF of this? SCF will be AB. Okay, so when you are finding SCF, you are taking least powers, common terms with least powers. The reverse, okay, highest common factor means we take the least power, AB. We take this A and B, and when it is asked LCM, we take the highest. It's just reverse of the word, okay. Least common, we take the highest. Highest common, we take the least. This is the way you can understand it, okay. So if you get any question of this type, you can solve in this way. Next, let's take another situation based question, the case study question. A seminar is being conducted by an educational organization where the participants will be educators of different subjects. So these are the teachers sitting in an auditorium for a seminar. The number of participants in Hindi, English and mathematics are given to us. That is, in Hindi there are 60 Hindi teachers, 84 English teachers and 108 mathematics teachers. So these all teachers are sitting in an auditorium. Now let's see what are the different types of questions that can be asked based on this situation. Okay, these are examples. You can refer many questions of this type. Now the first question is, in each room same number of participants are to be seated and all of them being in the same subject. So I have to arrange these teachers equally subject wise in different rooms, such that each room should have equal number of teachers. Clear? All the subject teachers have to be arranged in different rooms such that each room should have equal number of teachers. Okay, so for that, what's the answer? How many teachers should be there in each room? Here we can't find the LCM because LCM will be too large value. Okay, we cannot have so many teachers in one room. So here we find the SCF. Okay, SCF of 60, 84 and 108. You can use prime factorization method or you can use the division method, that's your choice. So prime factorize 60, then prime factorize 84, then 108. Okay, you all are thorough in prime factorization. That is not the. Now after finding the prime factorization, we'll find the SCF. Okay, we'll write the prime factors. You should be very careful in finding the prime factors. Now what's common in this? That is circled here. You can see 2 is common once and 2 is common second time, then 3 is common. SCF of these three numbers is 12. Okay, you know how to find SCF, but when to find an SCF, that should be known to you. Okay, so the correct answer for this is 12. So in each room we can have 12 teachers. Okay, and you see these all three numbers are divisible, exactly divisible by 12. Okay, so how many rooms we need for these 60 teachers? If there are 12 teachers in one room, how many rooms we need for 60 teachers, that is Hindi teachers? 12 5 times, no? Then for these 84 teachers, how many rooms do we need? 12 7s 84. Then how many rooms we need for 108 teachers? There are 12 teachers in one room. 12 9 times. Got it? So we need 5 rooms for this 60 teachers, 7 for 84 teachers, 9 for 108 teachers. Right? So all the teachers are divided equally in different rooms. Now another question can be asked, how many rooms are needed in total? So you can add up these all the values. Very simple. Okay, so that gives you 21. So then the next question we'll see, what is the minimum number of rooms required during the event? So what's our answer? That is 21. You can even do in this way. In each room maximum 12 participants can accommodate. So total participants by maximum participants in one room, that is we are doing directly. We'll add, we can do in this way, 60 plus 84 plus 108, that is 252 by 12, that will also give you 21 rooms. Or you can do in that way also. Okay, you can do in this way also. 5 rooms for this, 7 rooms for the English, and 9 rooms for mathematics teachers. So 9 plus 7 16 plus 5 is 21. So total we need how many rooms? 21 rooms. These are called case based questions. So any question from any chapter can be put in the form of case based question. So you must be thorough in each and every concept, each and every question of the textbook. So there are we need 21 rooms. Then different questions will be asked. LCM of 60, 84 and 108. You know how to find LCM. Find the LCM and take the correct answer. Okay, keep a rough book with you when you are writing exam. Next, the product of SCM and LCM of these three. We found the LCM, we found the SCF. LCM is 3780 and SCF of these numbers was 12, no? So he is asking the product of SCM, SCF and LCM. What will be the product? Just multiply whatever LCM and SCF you have got, you will get the answer. Just take it. So be perfect, keep practicing case based questions. You can learn it from online links, or you can frame your own questions, case based questions. Just whenever you do any question, just see it from all angles, in how many ways you are doing one question. See in which type, in which form different questions can be asked for that. Okay, what are the different questions that can be asked related to that question, especially in the word problems. Okay, pair of linear equations, you have so many word problems, so any question can be asked in case based question. So if you are thorough in concept, if you know the basics of the chapter, then this is not difficult for you at all. Then next question, very simple. 108 can be expressed as a product of its prime as. So find the prime factors of 108, then write it in the product of primes. So that is 2 square into 3 cube. That is the correct option. So keep practicing case based questions. In the coming test you are going to have 2 case based questions, CBQs. Okay.